Hi, I'm Marina and it's great to see you. And in today's video, we will be doing a really pretty brunch look. So if you'd like to see that, keep on watching. Today's video will be a very heavily Huda influenced video. Lots and lots of her products. I really do like her products, and I know the neon were actually a summer thing, but I mean, we live in the Caribbean, summer can't done. It's always sunny, it's always beautiful, and the days when it's not sunny, it's just rainy, but it's always warm and beautiful hair. So before we get started, I'm just gonna put my hair up, get it out of the way, and we'll get this video on because I am trying so very hard to not make my fiance late for brunch. I don't think he would like that. As you guys can see, these are brand new products. Now I'm gonna open them on screen with you guys actually. And today we're using mostly the Huda neons in the orange obsession, that's this one, and the pink obsessions, that's this one. And maybe if I need for blending purposes, because like I said, I want to do a soft look, I will be using a bit of color from the Huda Desert Dusk palette as well. So I'll just quickly prime my eyes in the interest of time off camera, and then I'll be back for us to get this look started. As usual guys, I'll be using my P. Louise base to prime my eyes. So I think based on the color of my dress, I'm wearing a very floral dress today, which has a lot of peach tones in it. I think I will start off in the orange palette, and I'll go in with this color right here on the inner corner. Going in with the shorter end of the Fenty Galaxy brush and dipping it into this color here. And as you guys can see, it's very pigmented. And for my color switch, going across into the pink palette, I will be taking this color here. Back to the orange palette, I'm going in with this middle shade here and using it to blend it out with my GH32 brush, which is the transition blender. I'm just going back and forth above those two colors. And right now my skin is dry. I have never experienced dry skin like this before ever in life, so this is something new for me, so bear with me if you see stuff that doesn't usually fly all over the place flying in this video. And if anyone is thinking of getting these palettes as well, so far I will say they are very blendable. I mean, there seems to be minimal fallout in the pan. Fallout is not a big deal for me, but I know for some people they are. It is, sorry. Going into my Desert Dusk palette now, I'll be going into the color Eden, which is this nice soft peachy color here. And taking it, blending it to soften out that color from the Orange Neon Obsessions palette. To really set my brow bone, I'm going back into Huda's Desert Dusk palette and going into this color here, Desert Sand. Back into this color here and putting it a little more into the crease. Taking my Anastasia Dewy set, I will be wetting my brush, which is my favorite lid brush, my GH41, giving it a light spritz. Going back into the pink palette and going into this pretty pink down in the corner. Actually, no. I think what I will do, seeing as I'm putting it in the inner corners, I'll go with this one to the top here. Now dipping into the orange again and taking this pretty coral color here. Ooh, guys, I really like this color. It's really pigmented, and yes, I've been packing it on. It's more of like a creamy type of a formula. I really do like it. And I know I said soft, and then when I got in here, I got excited about the color, so maybe it's not that soft of a look, but I'm here for it. Guys, I really have been vibing this color here in the down in the bottom corner, and I think that's the perfect inner corner. So what I am going to do is dab my brush in it and pack it into the inner corner. And see, I was right. Perfect in a corner. To highlight the brow bone, I will be dipping into my Fenty highlighter. This is in the color Mimosa Sunrise Sangria Sunset. And tapping into Mimosa Sunrise. Bringing it right at the brow bone. So you just get that right there. A little highlight right there at the highest point of the brow bone. Huda is always known for her fabulous winged eyeliner, really dramatic, really snatched. It lifts the eye, and I think I can't be doing a Huda inspired look without doing a winged eyeliner. Well, unfortunately, I do not have her brand new lifeline. I haven't gotten my hands on it as yet, so I will be using my usual gel liner, the Music Flower brand in black, to create the winged eyeliner and snatch my eyes. So guys, I know I did say I'm going out to lunch or brunch depending on the time of the day it is when I'm finished with this. More than likely it will be a late lunch, sorry babe. But we're going to Mariposa, which is located in Lopino in Trinidad. It's currently Trinidad and Tobago Restaurant Week right now, and we always, for every year, Mikkel and I, for Trinidad and Tobago Restaurant Week, we definitely always try to go to places that we've never been to before. So some of our favorite restaurants are participating and are part of Restaurant Week, but we won't be going to them during this time, seen as, you know, we've been to them before. So today we will be going to Cafe Mariposa, and they are known for like really interesting different types of food. They have food that's prepared in chocolate, with cocoa, and I really want to try that. One of my aunts went there a while back for her friend's birthday, and she told me this service and everything was fantastic. So I want to try that today. I'm just having a bit of a laugh at myself right now, how I promised you all a soft brunch look, and here I am with this dramatic eye. That would actually be the perfect brunch like look, like brunch, meetings, that type of thing. I would use that palette for. And just so you guys know, sometimes you don't get your wings 100% perfect and even. I do think these are even, pretty much. However, if you don't and you put on lashes, your lashes do always help to disguise that. So guys, from here I will be jumping to my face, and I will be using a brand new foundation today. You all know I am such a Fenty fanatic, and like I said, as you can see, my skin is super dry right now. So I will be trying the new Fenty Hydrating formula, and it's in my same shade as, of course, the Pro Matte Longwear, which is 310. Riri, she designed it like that. I mean, I love Rihanna, and I know at this point I'm going to shout out one of my fellow YouTubers, Rissa from the Potter Fae. Rissa, I know you've been asking me to do the Juvia's foundation. I promise I will get it next week, and I will make the video and I will tag you in it. So I do hope that you're okay with me using this today. So I will be going in with my usual Dr. Brandt Pores No More. I did not get the primer, the new primer that launched with this, simply because I don't want to use a lot of new stuff on my skin right now. I was still going through the recovery process from the treatment, and as I said, I do have all this new skincare going on, so I did not want to try too many new things to maybe, you know, further aggravate my skin at this time. Hope you guys don't mind. Although, to be honest, I'm thinking sometimes that I may have to change this primer for now, because it does show up the dryness a little bit sometimes when I don't want it to. Even when I've like taken the extra time and used oils, like I've really been using this MAC Prep and Prime, the grapefruit and chamomile oil. It's been helping me, and as you can see, I'm like almost completely out at this point. And for fun, I definitely will be taking you all to lunch with us today. so you guys can see the food experience Mariposa with us, and I will be doing check-ins during the day with regards to the foundation and how it's wearing. It is Longwear, and as you can see here, unlike the Pro Filt'r Matte, which is in a bottle, this comes in a tube, and it's still about the same. It's still, yes, 1.08 fluid ounces or 32 milliliters. It's the same amount. It's just, you know, a tube for this one as opposed to the bottle. And just like the bottle, it also has a pump. So they both come with pumps, which I love, 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 love. One thing that I will say is an advantage with this is that when you're coming down to it, you can't keep squeezing it down so you can get like every single thing out of it. And sometimes it's hard when you're coming down to the end of a bottle to get every single drop out. And you just don't want to waste it, you know? So I'm going to start with 2 pumps, and I will use more as needed. So far it does feel different, it looks different, and let's see how it wears on the skin. And even on my super duper dry skin where I've had to recently been working extra hard to blend out, it is blending like a dream right now. Even on my super duper, guys, you all just don't even understand how dry my skin is right now. It's blending really easily. Let's see how it wears. So unfortunately, like I said, as a side effect of my skincare, the dryness, the Pro Matte has been actually cracking up on me a lot, especially around the mouth area. That has been really, really dry, so it's been cracking up. So guys, this is one layer. As you can see, if you look, there's still a bit of hyperpigmentation peeking through on this side, but I mean the coverage and the feel is pretty good. But it did say use more than 1 pump, so right now I'm actually on my 3rd pump right now, and it's just blending so effortlessly and melting into the skin. I do love the coverage, and I mean, usually what I do if there's any hyperpigmentation peeking through, I just go over it with like a dot or so of my concealer, and of course blending it into the neck as well. And because of the extra dryness of my skin, it literally just sucks up everything. Like, so far I am liking this very much. It is literally giving me really good skin. I don't look dry. I was looking pretty dry and leathery before application, and right now it has given me way more moisture, so you know, I really like it. Going in from here with my Tarte Shape Tape in medium, of course, to begin the highlighting process. Oh, and to those of you who are on TikTok, now I'm now on TikTok, and I will be uploading more short videos and so on to it. I don't see anything wrong with trying the whole TikTok craze. It seems really fun. I have been enjoying it. My fiance Mikel has been enjoying it, that's for sure. He's been having fun with it. He actually posted a video before me, Good Going Babe, on TikTok. So if you guys like, you can follow him as well. He's at Mikel Khan on TikTok.
Yes, so original.
Yeah, that's him in the background, trying to hurry me up. So he's like, we're late. He called the restaurant already, but here I am still filming. Sorry, babe.
You're looking gorgeous,
Oh, thank you. If your man does not compliment you like that, you need a new man. If he does not compliment you and support your career, you need a new man. And guys, the worst part of this breakout, which by the way is not because of the skincare, this happened because I was naughty one day and I fell asleep with makeup on. And that caused me to get a breakout, and all along the jawline. And this is the most painful part for me right here to ever get a breakout. It's so painful. On top of it looking the way that it looks, it hurts. And today, surprise, surprise, I will be doing cream contour, seeing as, like I said, I've been trying to use less, you know, drying products with how my skin has been. But I mean, it's all part of the process, and as long as it gets me the results that I'm looking for, I'm completely fine with it. You know, it's better to have the little dryness and so on right now and have gorgeous skin on our wedding day than, you know, having to fight with acne and that sort of thing on that day or close to the time, like for my bridal shower, my bachelorette, and I mean, there'll be tons of pictures for that and my maid of honor. She has been so amazing. Rebecca, love you, babe. Oh, and by the way, her kids now have a YouTube channel, Remy and Riley. It is so cute. I'm gonna link them down below. I was looking at them last night. I love her kids. They're like super duper fun. I'll be taking the Sasha liquid concealer in the shade Cover Me Deep as my contour shade for today. It's like a super dark color, but I did want the skin to look really dramatic. And to be honest, what I should have done, guys, is I should have done it the Scott Barnes way like I did in my last video and taken it under the skin to let the foundation have its true shine. But then again, there are some people who like this method as well. So, you know, nothing is wrong with it. It's preference. Yes, I'm making a conscious effort to not say actually too much. And I looked at my last video, I was like, oh my god, woman, no one would ever know you have a decent vocabulary. And I've been trying this new technique of contouring your nose with taking it further out instead to get that more of a snatched look, and so far I've been liking it. And from there, of course, blending it out. And it's blending really well, even though, yes, the concealer is on top, everything is just blending so well with this foundation. Oh my god, Rihanna. Like I said, until my skin like gets to where it needs to be, I don't think I'll be doing very many foundation trials just for that reason. There it is, very well blended in, and I have a straighter, smaller nose, which I will continue to make straighter and smaller with, of course, powder contour. Grabbing my under eye brush and dipping into my Fenty powder in Butter, which is, if you are my skin tone, this is the perfect highlighting shade for you to set my under eyes. And from there, right here, I will be going in with my Huda Beauty powder in Blondie. I really like this powder, to be honest, but what I did find is that sometimes it would cause like a little bit of a flashback. But I did make the mistake, it is really my fault, I made the mistake of, before getting my beauty blender Power Pocket Puff, I used a damp beauty blender and I dipped it into Huda's powder and I used it to press it to set under my eyes, and it gave a little bit of flashbacks. Like I said, it was my fault, but after realizing that, I always had really good experiences with this powder. I find that it hides any pores you may have. So right here where I tend to have slightly larger pores, which actually has gotten much better since using the skincare. That's one quick thing that I have been seeing with the skincare, is that right here my pores are pretty much non-existent, and then even more so with this fantastic foundation, my pores are just non-existent. But still, I'm going in with Huda in Blondie right there. Well, I mean, unless you're sensitive to smells, then you would really like the smell of this powder. I'm using so many different powders in this particular tutorial. And now going into my Fenty powder in Banana to set the rest of the face. Just giving it a light dusting overall. Hopefully trying to not get it over my cute All That Jazz t-shirt. My cute All That Jazz tank top. I'm hoping to not get powder on it, although I kind of have already. And so Dr. Raquel from Gray's Medical, her mom owns All That Jazz. She's such a lovely lady as well. Like, our whole family, very nice people. And mom, shout out to her. Thank you so much for this tank top, auntie. And she is a fabulous businesswoman. She not only has the clothing stores in multiple branches, she also has a furniture store as well. Now to bake, because you know, even if my skin is dry, I'm sorry, I have to bake. I love to bake. So I learned this new trick from Nikita Dragon. It was in the video where Huda featured Nikita Dragon, and Nikita did Huda's makeup. She says to shorten her nose, she always puts a little bit of powder on the tip of her nose to make it shorter and cuter. And you know, I've been trying it. I really like it. And of course, I use my Britney Bare X Morphe brush, the Morphe M. I believe this is the MO, is it? Ugh, I've had it so long, it's rubbed out. But this one, and I use it right under the nose right here to shorten it. We're going back to the eyes now. As you guys can see, I have more orange on the inside here and more of the pink on the outside. I think I will reverse it underneath. and going into this pretty kind of orangey coral color here and bringing it to the outside of my eyes. Going back to the pink palette and dipping in back into this color here. It's pretty bright, sort of fuchsia neon pink. And taking my JH40 brush and dipping it into this light pink, light almost baby pink neon, and brushing it underneath those two colors just to soften it a bit. Taking my Milk Longwear eyeliner and bringing it into my waterline now from here. You see hardly any pressure. This is my favorite black eyeliner that I've tried so far. And from here, I will be tightlining my eye. The design of this particular pencil, so far this is the only one I feel comfortable tightlining, and this is not going to look pretty. I am sorry, but here goes. And I tend to tightline more so towards the inner and outer corner. I just lightly grease it along the under of the lash line here. Going back in with my Beauty Blender puff, I will just be pressing this in. And guys, I am so late for my lunch right now. It's not even funny. So one thing I will point out right here is that when I did drag the puff over here, it kind of lifted the foundation away a bit. So I will have to go back in and just touch right there. And yeah, it's better. I will be pressing in most of the powder, and the excess I will be dusting it away. So again, right there, lift it away from that spot, but a little bit of concealer and we're all good again. A little bit of concealer and some good old-fashioned finger heat. So as you guys can see, you are seeing the bit of peeling here still, and that's, like I said, just part of the process with me right now. Unfortunately, I don't really like it, but it is part of my process. But nothing a little dewy set can't fix. Dipping, of course, into my favorite Fenty bronzer, Bajan Gyal, and bronzing up the skin. And so far, since I set it, it's been better, more moisturized, not much lifting. And of course, grabbing my trusty, as Jaclyn Hill says, everything brush and bringing it along the neck. And bronze up the neck as well. For blush, I'll be going into the Juvia's The Saharan Blush Volume 2 and going a mix between Lina and Tao. Tap off the excess and just gently stippling it onto the cheek. You guys see how pigmented that is? Like, I barely put anything on the brush, and look at that. Dipping into my Huda Summer Highlight palette, I will be going into the color Malibu. That is my favorite color in this palette. And highlighting, of course, along the cheekbones, the usual places. Taking my favorite bridge of the nose brush and down the bridge of the nose. Tip of the nose, making that cute little turned up Rudolph nose, and the Cupid's bow. And dipping into the colors Copacabana and Mykonos, just 1, 2, and strobing right there. Same thing on the other side, right there. So just like a gentle glow. You don't really see the color, but it's just, you know, a little strobe, a little something. From there, of course, another spray. Taking MAC Extended Play Giga Black Mascara in, well, black, and prepping for eyelashes. I really like how this one just gets up in between every single lash. And it's perfect for the bottom lashes as well. I do definitely like this formula more than the formula for the Benefit There Real. Even though it shows the lashes up really nicely, I feel that that formula takes a while to dry, and I often end up with mascara underneath here. And then I have to get it off, and it can just be avoided by, you know, the formula not taking so long to dry. Today for lashes, I will be using the Huda lash in the style Samantha. So I'll quickly pop them on off camera and be back to finish the lips. So guys, from here going to the lips, I will be using today a combo of Huda products, but I unfortunately do not have the type of nude that I want in Huda, and when I went to the store yesterday they didn't have the exact shade I was looking for, so I'm gonna have to mute it out with another lipstick. So for lip liner today I'll be using Kat Von D in Hawk Wind because I do not have a brown Huda liner as yet. And from here going in with Huda in Trendsetter. I do really like Huda's liquid lip. I find the formula very comfortable to wear. It smells great. This is one of my favorite lip liner lipsticks, Huda's formula. I'm gonna let that dry down. I really want more of an ombre lip because I am vibing that type of a look, and this is, even though it's a pretty color, it's just not the color I wanted necessarily. So I will be going over this with Fenty Beauty Mattemoiselle in the shade Up to No Good. Yeah, Up to No Good. I'm blotting it out. Yeah, that's the look I'm looking for. And from there, going into Huda's lip tint and getting the color her lip strobe in Shameless. That's the perfect lip for this look. So guys, this is the finished look. I am clearly feeling myself right about now, and I'm also feeling really hungry, so I'm gonna head out. I will show you guys everything that's going on at lunch. Like I said, I am taking you all with me, so we're going to do a bit of Marina cam and Mikel cam to get our perspective of our trip, of our experience at Mariposa. So let's get going, guys. Come on, come on. He's hungry, I am hungry, let's go. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can find me on Instagram at Marina Mermaid Princess, on Twitter at Marina Louie 2, and now on TikTok at Marina Louie. Bye.